Hi, I'm Tyson with Adventure Rig, and today we are out with the Timber Ridge Folding Wagon. Now this has been actually a really great wagon to have while we're camping. We are always lugging stuff to and from the camper wherever we go, but now that we have this folding wagon, it makes life a lot easier. Now this is the model with the beach wheels on it. Basically, they're a little bit wider and taller than the other wagon that they offer with smaller wheels. So the wheels on this one come in at about 8 inches in diameter and 3 3/8 inches across. Now, speaking of the wheels, these are basically a really hard plastic. They work really well out here on rough terrain in the pasture, in soft terrain like sand. The one thing that I'm not really sure of is if you're pulling it across pavement and you do that year after year, I don't know how well these wheels would hold up to that. It's just that we haven't had the wagon for years and we haven't been pulling it across hard surfaces like that. The plastic does seem very durable, however, and I think it's going to give you a lot of years of use. What I love about this wagon is this aspect right here. The fact that you can fold this up and take it anywhere. This is really important when you're traveling in a camper because you don't always have a lot of space. So with this guy folded up, it weighs about 23 pounds and has a really nice carry handle on this bag that attaches to the cart. Folded up, the dimensions come in roughly 30 inches tall. The wheels down here at the bottom measure about 16.5 inches across. And then in this direction, the wheels come in at about 9 inches. So it folds up nice and tight for how big it is once you unfold it. To unfold it, the process is really simple. On the side, you just have a Velcro strap that's attached to the wagon, and on the other side, you have that same Velcro strap that's attached to the wagon. With those undone, you simply pull the cover off. You have another strap that basically wraps around the entire wagon here, keeping it all folded up nicely. Again, that's just Velcro, and you undo it. It stays permanently attached so that you don't lose it. Once that's undone, you literally pull this guy out, push down on the bottom, and you have an entire wagon at your disposal. Now, once that's open, stuffed into the carry bag is the hard floor right here. So again, very simple to put in. You just unfold it and set it in place, and now you have a little bit harder of a surface. Without that, it's just a mesh open surface. Now with the handle, it is collapsible, and with the push of a button, it pops up, and then it actually stays in place right there until you pull it down. Now I'm 6 feet tall, and I have no problem wheeling this thing around. It's not uncomfortable. I'm not bending down because the handle's too short. Also, with these two front wheels, they do rotate completely around 360 degrees. So they're actually independent of the handle. So if you move the handle left and right, you're not gonna steer the wheels. Those are gonna move completely on their own. However, it does track really nice when you're trying to pull it around. A couple really great features about this. On the very front, you have 2 holders that pop out. Again, those are permanently attached, and these are just for beverages. So if you have cans or water bottles, you can easily slip those into the front. Also, on the side, you have more storage. 3 separate pockets here, as well as a really nice zippered enclosure for all those valuables or anything that may come out of the wagon while you're wheeling it around. Something to mention is, on harder surfaces, they're maxing this out at about 150 pounds. On softer surfaces such as sand, they're saying 110. Now, Callie and I kind of tested this out. I wouldn't recommend it, but I got inside of this. I'm 200 pounds. We actually had it attached to the Ural, and she was towing me around the pasture here at about 15 miles an hour, and we had 0 issues with this. It was a little bit uncomfortable, but this easily stood up to that abuse. I wouldn't be afraid to load it to that full 150 pounds that they're maxing this out at. Now, speaking of the quality and durability, the entire frame of this wagon is metal. The only plastic that I can really find is gonna be right here in the handle at the very top, as well as in the wheels that I mentioned earlier. So I think it's gonna stand up to a lot of years of abuse. Now, as far as towing this through really deep sand, the wheels do work really well. However, if it's that really soft sand, and let's say you have this loaded up with 100 pounds, you may be dragging it slightly, but if it's a little bit firmer sand or you don't have it maxed out on load, it's gonna wheel pretty easily through soft ground or sand, which is great. For Callie and I, we've really found that this works great for hauling stuff from the house into the camper Or you could definitely load this thing up with wood if you needed to. Take your wood from your wood pile into your house. I think it has a lot of different uses. Some of our friends were saying, we'd love that for our garden. We could throw all of our fruit and vegetables in there and get it back up to the house. So I think it really does have a lot of different uses. And then to put it away, it's just as simple as pulling it out. Again, that handle stays locked and you just push a button there. It collapses down. Once you pull the floor out and fold the floor away, all you do is pick up the very center of the wagon and it collapses down for you. Again, you throw the strap around the exterior, slip the bag on, 2 straps on the bottom, and you're ready to roll. I think it's a great item to have for anyone with a family or for anyone that just needs to haul a ton of stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. If you want to pick one of these up, they're on Amazon. Click the link below and it'll take you right there. Again, this is the Timber Ridge Folding Wagon beach model with the larger wheels. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below and we'll get back to you. Also, if you're wondering where we are or what we're up to, check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Adventure Rig. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'm Tyson with Adventure Rig.